Hello, how are you doing there? Let's talk about insulin resistance. So, insulin is an hormone that our body makes to help us transport sugar from the bloodstream into the cells. You get that? So, once it gets into the cells, it is used for energy. All right. So, what happens now is I want you to pay attention to this. Think of insulin as a key, all right, and the cells as a door. So what happens now is that once the lock is working properly, it will be easy for the key to open the lock and then the door opens up. So in our bloodstream, we actually get sugar in our bloodstream. And how do we acquire those sugar in our bloodstream? Whatever we eat transports into sugar. It transfers to be sugar in our body. And that sugar is not meant to stay in our bloodstream. It is meant to be transferred to the cell. And once it gets to the cells, our body now can use it for energy. But what happens is the insulin is trying to transfer the glucose into the cell for energy. But guess what? The cells is not responding properly. And because the cell is not responding properly, the pancreas in our body that produces insulin, keep on producing insulin, thinking that we do not have enough insulin, which leads to hyperinsulinemia. All right. And then what happens to the glucose in our bloodstream as well? The glucose in our bloodstream also goes higher, because it multiplies, because it is not being transferred into the cell where it can be used properly, right? So that also leads to hyperglycemia. All right. So when we talk about insulin resistance, it means that the insulin can't really transport glucose into the cell. It's actually doing the transportation, but then cell is not opening up to receive the glucose. So this causes hyperglycemia. And if insulin resistance is not properly, taken care of, it can lead to diabetes. It can lead to hypertension. It can lead to PCOS. It can lead to, cardiac issues. So I want you to pay attention to this, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.